Hello, I'm Ricky Saillas. It's that time of the year where the city of El Paso is working on a budget for the upcoming 2020 fiscal year. This year's budget presents many challenges. Let's dive into it with a breakdown of the proposed budget, what city council members will have to decide, and what it means to you, the taxpayer. As a high-performing city, staff focused on generating cost savings, creating new revenues, and tightening the budget. Since 2014, the city has created more than $64 million in cost savings and streamlining of services. $69 million has also been created in new revenue sources. This year, the proposed budget includes a property tax increase of 4 cents per $100 of property valuation. The increase will fund 4 key citywide priorities that resulted from citizen input from chime-in surveys, budget focus groups, and council community meetings.
So we do a resident survey, and the resident survey is across the entire city, and then we augment that survey with the different approaches that we've utilized, like the chime-in process during the budget process. We've reached out to students. We've worked with a lot of the superintendents and a lot of the school districts throughout the entire community. We also have worked with the neighborhood associations, worked with the chambers of commerce, worked with businesses, and then we've also gotten feedback from the council during the strategic planning process. So we've used all those different inputs in order to come up with our budget.
The 4 top priorities are as follows: public safety, streets, quality of life projects, and the city's workforce. This year's budget is especially important because the city is facing a significant drop in revenue.
So on the federal side, what we're seeing is we've seen a decrease in bridge revenue, and that's related to the wait time. So bridge traffic's been down quite a bit in the last couple months. So we lowered our revenue projection from our national bridges. On top of that, our sales taxes has also gone down a little bit as well. And over on the state side, a couple of different things. So it's changes from recent legislation related to telecommunications right of way. So we're collecting less revenue from that revenue source. So the city taking over media maintenance on state-controlled roads. That's a tune of about $2 million a year that we're having to pick up to take care of the media maintenance. The last thing is the red light camera ban, and so no longer are we collecting revenue from red light cameras.
But what does this mean for you, the taxpayer? It means more officers and firefighters will be on the streets, resulting in better response times. Growing new specialized units similar to the animal cruelty and crisis intervention teams. Replacing old police cars, fire trucks, and ambulances. Improved streets and facilities. Setting aside $7 million for street maintenance projects, funding for the city to maintain state-owned medians, and increased support for the pothole patching materials and the neighborhood traffic management program. Quality of life projects, such as operating costs for the 4 regional water parks that are being built, the Eastside Regional Park, the Chihuahuan Desert Exhibit at the zoo, and the 3 additional recreational library combo centers. The proposed budget also covers improvements to city facilities and enhanced maintenance for sports complexes. Lastly, an emphasis on the city's workforce to keep employees, pay increases for employees, and improving the city's healthcare plan. In order to meet these priorities, an increase in taxes and a solid waste fee has been proposed.
So overall, what the budget's recommending is a 4-cent increase in the overall tax rate. And so going from 84 cents to 88 cents per $100 of valuation.
This year, a person who owns a $100,000 home will see an increase of $64. The breakdown is $40 in property taxes and $24 in solid waste fees per year. Now, money from the solid waste fee will only be used to fund public safety equipment like new fire trucks and police cars. The $64 increase comes to about $1.23 a week, which is less than a medium cup of coffee at McDonald's. It's not a bad deal for all the services the city provides. And remember, property owners can get a discount by applying for homestead exemptions.
They hopefully can see the products on the ground. They can see more streets. They can see the spray parks that have been utilized by their kids, by our community. They can see the things that are coming in the future to continue to improve their quality of life.
As you can see, City Council has a difficult decision to make in the 2020 budget. But remember, this is still a proposal. Various options have been discussed, but nothing has been voted on.
Next steps will be we will receive certified valuations from the Central Appraisal District on July 25th. July 29th, we'll actually have a special council meeting to come back, show them the certified values. Council will actually take action on that day to introduce a tax rate. That will be followed by public hearings on both August 6th and August 13th, ultimately resulting in the adoption of the budget and the tax rate on August 20th.
Yes, I know it's a lot of information, but you can learn more about the proposed budget by clicking on the Fiscal Year 2020 budget banner at elpasotexas.gov. Public safety became a major theme during budget discussions. In fact, Mayor and Council listened to a comprehensive report from key departments. They all stress the need for new facilities and additional funding due to the growth of our city.
The City Council approved a bond, moving forward with a bond that we would bring before our voters that will include our fire department, our police department, our health department, animal services, and our street maintenance program. We're looking at $940 million, and the majority of that would be going to our public safety initiatives across the city.
In the end, Council voted to direct staff to prepare a bond package that could go to voters this November to decide on funding for these 5 departments.
We have not done a public safety bond since 2004. We have facilities that are at the end of their useful life and well beyond it when we talk about it in terms of equipment. And we know that we have to address these issues, and we could have these issues continue to linger, but this is an opportunity for us to set a process in place that saves us time, saves us money, and ensure that we have a safe and healthy community moving forward.
We're out of time on this edition of Your City in 5, but stay up to date with all city happenings by visiting epconnect.today. We're on social media, and of course, you can always catch us on City TV. Until next time, I'm Ricky Saillas for Your City in 5.